So this is how to add a new member from a membership application that has been filled out by hand and mailed in. So you're going to start by going to eTapestry. There's your homepage. And here's our membership application form. John Smith. So first we got to make sure that we don't already have an account for him. So we're going to type in John Smith. And good, there's no one named John Smith that's coming up. So you're going to go to Accounts and add an account. So first you're going to put in his name, John. Oops. And it will automatically sort it like that. Next you put in his address. 123 Fake Street, Springfield, Virginia 12345. Simple enough. Oh. Next one we're going to fill out is for his home number, 12345678890. That's going to go across from voice. Fax. NA. He doesn't have one, okay. Mobile. Oh, that would be cell phone. 703-555-0000. Business number. Look under business information, his business phone, 703-123-4567. Business fax. NA, so we'll leave that blank. Home fax, well, they were both NA. Pager email, okay. johnsmith@gmail.com. Short salutation, you're going to put John, so you just put their first name. Long salutation, Mr. Smith. Business address. Do we have a business address? Yes, we do. 1000 Main Street, Falls Church, 22222. Alright, company. Oh, he works for Nordstrom, okay. Envelope salutation. No. Now, job title and occupation are kind of the same thing. So you can pretty much, and the only thing we ask for is occupation, so you can just put salesman for both of these. Or you can leave job title blank. I just like to fill in as much stuff as possible, because really the occupation is what we're interested in. Phone preference, we don't ask for that, so it doesn't matter. User-defined fields. Okay. Account type, you're going to say individual, because it's a person. That's pretty much always what you're going to select. Attended a challenge weekend on, did he fill out that part? Why, yes he did. Now, you won't always get a form that has every single thing filled out the way I have, but you just fill in whatever you have. So, January 6, 2014. Date of birth. There we go, 1/31/1985. So, denomination, Lutheran. Employed by, we're at Nordstrom. Some of these things they ask for it in more than one place. Mailing status, you can skip that. Marital status, he is married. Other email, we are actually going to leave that blank because there's a, oh no, there's not a separate one for business email. This is other email. Never mind. So this is where we put his work email, which is john@nordstrom.com. Referral source, spouse, partner name. Did he give us her name? Oh, look at that. Her name is Mary. Workday email enrollment. Now, so default, because we don't ask for it on this form, our default is to sign them up for the daily reflections or the Workday emails. And then when we send them a welcome letter, there's a paragraph in there that says, hey, we've signed you up to receive these emails, but here's a link to go and unsubscribe if you want to. So we're just going to go ahead and put yes. Affiliation. Current chapter member. It's pretty much always going to be current chapter member. Even though new member seems like the what would make more sense. You're going to select current chapter member because he did actually indicate a chapter that he belongs to. Challenge newsletter, going to leave that blank for now because he has not sent in a pledge form, and we only sign people up for the newsletter if they've sent in a pledge form. Children, we don't ask for that, so we're not going to worry about it. Don't worry about event information for now. Now, membership information. Chapter, we saw down there that he said Northern Virginia, so we're going to select that. Secondary chapter, skip it. Membership type, right now we're going to put him as member NR, which means member no response, which means we do not have a pledge form from him, so that's what that means. These other ones mean member C. That's what you would select if they sent in a pledge along with their membership application. PT&T would be if they sent in a prayer time or talents pledge along with their application. That's any pledge that's not money. No newsletter means that they have pledged, but they don't want to receive the newsletter. Member NC means that they are telling us they didn't send in a prayer time and talents or a money one, but they send something telling us that they are not interested in making a pledge. Courtesy is someone that is not a member. It would be someone that we would choose up above there as friend of CIC, but that Terry wants them to receive the newsletter, so they're in here as a courtesy. And then deceased is what you change someone to when they die. The rest of this doesn't really apply to new members. So anyway, this guy is member no response, and usually it's either going to be member no response or member contributor. So payment method, skip it. Prayer time and talents, skip it. This is very important. You have to put in the first name and last name, because if we do any mailings, like so if he does start If he does sign up to receive the newsletter, or if we send out just a general mailing to the membership, this is where we pull what we use to pull labels for the envelopes. So John Smith, leadership, skip it, join date. We're just going to go ahead and put this date here, which is the date that he filled this out. So 6/6/2014. It's today. Skip member number, skip spouses chapter, basically anything that's not asked for on there. Then you're going to go up to save and there you have it. He's entered in. The next thing you would do would be to add him to receive the daily reflections. And there's a separate document with instructions on how to do that. And afterwards, you would send him a welcome letter along with a pledge form. And again, there's a separate document on how to do that. But that is how you add a new member who has sent in a printed membership application.